Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is Sukhmani with fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: Mexico calls in military to patrol violence hit Tijuana. Hate crime surge within US after Obama election. And women outnumber male voters in Kargil. Mexican federal agents and army troops have been dispatched in a bid to rid the Tijuana Police Department of cops suspected of having links to drug traffickers. CJ Oscar Estrada stresses the purging of corrupt officers and rewarding those who serve faithfully.
This is Oscar Villanueva reporting from Mexico for Instablogs. In the government's latest effort to flush out corrupt police, Mexican military troops removed 500 local police officers and took over law enforcement in Tijuana, where drug hitmen have killed over 220 people, including children, in the past month. The army aims eventually to suspend the remaining 1,500 officers and gradually rid Tijuana force of corrupt police, where some officers openly work as a hitman for drug gangs. Widespread corruption among Mexico's badly paid police is undermining President Felipe Calderon's army-backed war on drug gangs. Mexico must continue purging corrupt officers while increasing pay and incentives to loyal, non-corrupt officials.
Barack Obama's historic election as America's first black president has led to a surge in racist incidents across the United States. CJ Prince Campbell thinks that whites have begun experiencing identity crisis within the United States.
This is Prince Campbell, citizen journalist from the United States on Instablogs.com. Barack Obama's historic election as America's first black president has led to a surge of racist incidents across the United States. Since the campaign's closing weeks, there has been a real and significant backlash breakout, which is only getting worse. Hundreds of incidents of cross burnings, death threats, Obama effigies hanging in nooses, to ugly racial incidents in schoolyards across the country are getting reported on with increasing regularity. The increase in racist incidents can be attributed to the non-white immigration and rising unemployment going on in the country. Add to all that the idea of a black man in the White House, and you have a very significant number of whites who feel as if they've lost everything, that the country built by their forefathers have somehow been stolen from them. It seems that some whites within America have begun experiencing an identity crisis.
Kargil has become a shining example of women empowerment by way of enfranchisement, with more women voters participating in the first phase of 2008 Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections. CJ Gaurav is more on empowerment of women through ballot in Kargil.
This is Gaurav, citizen journalist reporting on Instablogs. Usually, the word Kargil brings back memories of the India-Pakistan conflict of 1999, when Pakistani intruders walked miles into Indian territory, leading to skirmishes which gradually grew into what came to be known as Kargil War. Amid it all, Kargil district stands out as a shining example of women empowerment at the grassroots level by the way of enfranchisement. Despite sub-zero temperature, enthusiasm of voters was high as they were seen in long queues in front of the polling stations hours before the polling started. The main attraction were women in traditional, colorful attire who outnumbered the men at the polling stations. The district has more female than male voters. Perhaps no other district in the entire North Indian states like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh or Uttaranchal enjoys this distinction. There is still hope for women's empowerment in J&K through ballot.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Global Report.